Okay, this video is for guitar 1 on the first Noel. There are 3 sharps in your piece: F sharps, C sharps, and G sharps. We are in 3/4, so there are only 3 beats a measure. I have my metronome set at 60, and I'm just going to give you a line-by-line rundown quick lesson. Alright, so here we go. I'm going to play the first line, then I'm going to unpack it just a little bit. You are not going to come in until 3. So when you count this off, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. You're in on 3. Alright, so here's your metronome. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and, alright, sorry, I missed the G sharp right there. Let's try that one more time. Play along with me if you can. Here you go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 2, and 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Alright, now that's up to the second page in the first measure and a half. Now, one thing that you really got to realize is that that you're in 3/4. 2 is that there are a few sharps. All right. Now, don't forget the F sharp here on the 2nd fret, G sharp here on the 4th fret, and A with your little finger. All right. You never want to move out of first position. All your notes are going to be right around the first position up until the last 2 lines of the piece. All right. So if you notice, there's also a lot of repeat going on. So if you learn the first part pretty well, the second 2 lines should be just completely easy. All right. We're going to be starting at measure. So let's start measure 16, which is at the top of the second page. All right, we're going to start on the A with our little finger. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1. And then you have that. Alright, now, right there, the reason that sounds weird is because you are actually a harmony right there, alright? Somebody's going to be taking the melody from you, and you're going to be playing a harmony. So those notes right there at the end of the second line on the second page is. Alright, now don't freak out when it sounds a little bit differently than what you're used to, because, like I said, you're a harmony, alright? So, when we start there, we're gonna start on the last measure of the second line on the second page. So you have to see 1, 2, and 3, and, alright? So 1, 2, and 3, and 1, and then you end up on the A. Now that rhythm there with the dotted quarter note, it's a little bit tricky. So when you count with the dotted quarter note, you're gonna get this. You're gonna get 1 and. Alright? Now that particular rhythm comes up a lot in the piece. It's a dotted quarter note followed by an 8th note and 2 8th notes, alright? So learn that rhythm. That rhythm is one more time like this for that whole measure. 1, 2, 3. 1 and 3 and. Alright, now if you look at that last measure on the second line and the next measure, it's the exact same rhythm with some different notes, alright? So, let's just try those two. Let's just play those, alright? I'm going to try and count it and play it at the same time. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, and 3, and 3. Alright, now on that particular line, we have a lot of notes that we haven't really hit on before in any other song, so let's talk about them. We're going to go from the, alright, so we have a G sharp here on the 4th fret. Now, on that measure, you're going to start here on the F sharp. Alright, so that motion is going to be real easy. You just got to practice it a little bit. You're going to come down from the A. Alright, so when you come down, you're going to slide up to the G. Alright, so watch that one more time. 1, 2, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, 3. Alright, so with the sliding, when you go up to the G, you just slide up with the 1. You're going to hit the A with the 2nd finger. You can hit the B with your 3rd finger and the C with your 4th finger. Alright, so we're starting at the 2nd measure of the 3rd line down, and we're going to start on beat 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And the last line shouldn't give you any problems whatsoever. You should just be able to play it. Let's play through the whole thing real quick, and that'll be in the end of the lesson. So here we go. 1, 2. Alright, so that's the lesson on the first Noel guitar one.